Well, we are now just weeks away from the special election to fill a vacant House seat in Washington. Republican Matt Van Epps and Democrat Aftyn Behn will face each other in the general election, both hoping to represent Tennessee's 7th congressional district. We should point out the Democratic primary was a pretty close race. We're told Behn won that by fewer than 1,000 votes. Our Ben Hall is again sitting down with these candidates, learning more about where they stand on issues that matter to you. And tonight, Aftyn Behn tells him she's ready to flip this seat.
This week, it's Democrat Aftyn Behn, a former social worker. She won a seat in the state legislature, then her party's nomination in this special election. She's on a winning streak, but can she win in this Republican-leaning district? Election night was close. Aftyn Behn won only one of the 14 counties in the large congressional district, which stretches from the Kentucky border down to the Alabama line. She credited an energetic grassroots campaign for getting enough votes to win the primary.
If you think things are going well, I am not your candidate. If you are upset with the cost of living and the chaos of our federal and state government, then I am your candidate because I will go to Washington to fix it.
On Inside Politics, Behn said the race is about the haves versus the have-nots. She is comfortable on TV and makes regular appearances on national cable networks. She expects national fundraising money to come into the race. Can you win by just getting Democrats out?
In this district, probably not. So we will have to, there will be some persuasion, but for the most part, our race will be mobilization. And not just mobilization of Democrats, but mobilization of independents, the coalition of the disenchanted, if you will.
On her website, she describes herself as a pissed-off social worker. That was on display back in 2019, before she was elected to the state legislature. She was arrested for disorderly conduct, protesting the actions of the Speaker of the House at the time, Glenn Cassida, who was recently convicted on federal corruption charges.
But that was a moment in which I was standing up to corruption. I was standing, for transparency and accountability in government. And that is the same fight that I will take to Congress and Washington to ensure that your best interests are served.
She says the biggest difference between her and her Republican opponent, Matt Van Epps, who has been endorsed by President Trump, is that she is not taking any corporate PAC money.
I cannot be bought or sold. And in contrast, you have a candidate who is bought and sold by special interest and corporate PACs. Additionally, he is beholden to Governor Lee, to the federal administration, in a way that I am not.
I also asked Behn about the fact she lives outside this congressional district. She said she lives within walking distance and will move if elected. She also said the district was gerrymandered by Republicans, and her supporters urged her to run.
All right, Ben, thanks. And by the way, you can see that entire interview with Aftyn Behn. It's coming up tonight at 7 on News Channel 5+. Next week, Ben will be talking with Republican Matt Van Epps. Early voting starts in less than 3 weeks. The election is December 2nd.